floating through the cafe door. Since I saw her floating through the cafe door. Well, Jane came home from Midriff City. She touches her belly and says, all boys are pretty. She went with Bastard Bobby and what started out as pity. On the Blue Bridge she whispered her love. Never saw the shadows hanging from above. Well, monkey boys and mud fairies play in the streets. Sugar lightning crashes when they find something to eat. Crawling over the guardrail, there's blood on their feet. True lovers always taste sweet. Yeah, true lovers always taste sweet. Well, the clown king is crying, colors fall to the ground. He can't stop smiling, so he makes a wailing sound. And the kids feed him roses, and the kids will not be found. Just hacksaws, castles all around. Yeah, just hacksaws, castles all around. Thank you.
More ladies showed up.
I feel like we can probably make women jokes.
We're gonna do shopping, right?
Kelly said that before. Someone throw their hair.
This is a prequel to that song. Called Johnny Went Under the Knife Again. Johnny was picked for... I'm gonna start over. Johnny went under the knife again. He's done it before, says all of his friends. When he gets out, he looks like he is 10. When Johnny went under the knife again. Johnny was picked first for all of the games. The girls tried to kiss him, they drove him insane. He never knew hurt and he never knew pain. The teachers all said he was destined for fame. Well, things just went downhill since leaving 5th grade. He tripped and he fell in the ragdoll parade. He scratched up his face and he punctured his heart. His soul got all twisted and that's where it starts. That Johnny went under the knife again. He's done it before, says all of his friends. When he gets out, he looks like he is 10. When Johnny went under the knife again. The years went by and he slowly concluded that all who he knew thought he was deluded. He knew something sad and a tear fell right then. He'd never be as happy as he had once been. When Johnny went under the knife again, he played on the playground and started to spin. He dances with ghosts of lovers and friends on plastic and wood chips and spaceships pretend. Now he's pushing 50 and he can't even blink. The scar tissue's stiffened, he can't even think. He's tattooed his face with permanent ink. The clown chain link. Well, Johnny went under the knife again. He was such a nice man, said neighbors and friends. He said, gives us roses, a kid meets his end. When Johnny goes under the knife again. Here's a couple you probably might have heard. My father was a gambler, a killer and a spy. Well, my mama did some whoring with a one leg and one eye. Well, her breast milk smelled like whiskey, her kisses cherry wine, wine. At 6 years old I shot a man, didn't even cry. Well, I know my parents loved me until the day they died. Well, my father tied my mother to the train tracks late one night, and as she lay there crying,